Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to see more home, holiday, event, wedding, and DIY decor. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make an elegant and romantic floral brooch bouquet for the bride who wants to look extra special and sparkly on her special day. Here we go. This intro after already making my floral brooch bouquet featuring sparkly and beautiful brooches from Totally Dazzled. And guys, I am in love. I am so in love with it. So much so that I asked my husband to marry me all over again yesterday just so we could use it, guys. So oh my gosh, without further ado, let's get started with the video. Alright guys, to make my floral brooch bouquet, I am going to be using 3 different types of faux flowers. I am going to be using ivory roses, ivory peonies, and pink dahlias. And the very first thing I'm going to do is cut them off the bouquet, which means that I'm going to cut them as long as possible. So I'm just going to cut this off. And all of these flowers that I have here are from Michael's. So the stems are a little longer before they unite right here at the end. But if you are going to buy flowers from Dollar Tree, they are going to be a little shorter. So you may have to open this with your X-Acto knife and pull them off individually, okay? So in total, I have 2 bouquets of ivory roses, which are going to be the base of my bouquet. And then I have 1 bouquet of ivory peonies, which are going to make my bouquet look very elegant because that's just what they do. Peonies are good for that. And then I have my pink dahlias, only 1 bouquet for a pop of color. So I'm going to start putting the base together, and I'm going to pull all my leaves out. Now I'm just going to grab them one by one and place them next to the other until I make a round and nice looking bouquet. And all right, look at that. That looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start placing my peonies now. And make sure to take off all the leaves on that as well. I'm going to add one right in here. Probably gonna add about 3. I'm gonna add another one right the opposite. And let's add one right here. All right. So yeah, so 3 is perfect. And if you feel like it's just blending in, I'm going to add bigger brooches to this one. So I kind of need it to be bigger. And peonies are just very beautiful flowers. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my dahlias. Okay, so make sure to grab the smallest flowers you find in the bouquet. To me, these 3 were the smallest, so that's what I'm going to use. And this is going to be the front of my bouquet, okay? I want one of my peonies to be at the front. And I'm going to grab, let me see, the prettiest one. This one. And I'm going to place it right in here. Very pretty. And then I'm going to grab another one. Place it right in there. And this one right in here. I may or may not add more dahlias later, but for now I am going to leave it as it is. So next I am going to wrap, where's my wire? Next I am going to use floral wire to wrap my stems together and keep the bouquet together. So I just cut the wire and I'm just going to twist it together. Wrap it around again. Now I'm going to tie it again right here in this midsection because there are some stems that are shorter right here in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that together. So this is what it's looking like so far. And I'm going to cut this. I'm going to trim it so it can all be the same size. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it one last wire wrap right here at the bottom. And it should look something like this. All right. And here is where you make sure that all your flowers are in the position that you want it to be. So I'm going to nip and tuck a little bit. Okay, so here is what it looks like with all of the nip and tuck. It's very pretty, but as you can see, it's well proportioned this way, but not back here. So what I'm going to do is squeeze another dahlia back here. I knew that would happen, but you know, I just didn't want to overdo it, but it's necessary. So the stem is a little shorter, and I'm just going to squeeze it in the middle of right here. And there she is, well proportioned now and ready to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and use floral tape to cover up the wire and the stems. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue right here, and then I'm going to start rolling. Now I'm going to place this 1.5 beige lace ribbon over the tape. And I'm going to basically wrap it around the same way. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it around. There are going to be some areas where the stem is a little skinnier or smaller. So just go ahead and wrap it around twice on that area, so it can all look like the same size at the end. And I'm gonna bring it down to make it thicker. And you can choose to leave it right there, but I'm going to go back up one more time. This time I'm going to add a little bit of glue right here. So that looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut back here, and then I'm just going to glue it down. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this at the bottom. All you're gonna do is just cut a little piece, little glue. Be careful, I already burned myself so many times. So just place it right in there. And that's that, very easy. Next, I'm going to be placing some of these beautiful brooches from Totally Dazzled on my flowers. Guys, these are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And don't be alarmed by the way that they look. I know they look very expensive, but they are totally affordable. And I'm going to have all the information for you in the description box below. So, what I'm thinking is that I'm going to start with the front. This is my back. So, with this one. Let me give you some room so you guys can see. There you go. So I'm just going to apply hot glue to the back of the brooch and place it right inside my flowers. I'm going to be leaving the pins on because I'm going to be using these beautiful brooches for future projects, so I don't want to mess them up. But if you don't want to use the pin, all you have to do is grab some wire cutters and cut them off. But to tell you the truth, I don't think it really matters. I think it will be just fine if you leave them on anyway. So I'm just going to look at this. And here is the finished top part of the bouquet. For the bottom part of my bouquet, for the stem, I had two looks in mind. There's this one, it's a bit smaller, and this one is a little bit grand, and I absolutely love it. So let's test it out. So here is the small one, and here is the bigger one. Look at that. I think this is it, guys. This is the one. So I'm just going to go ahead and clip it on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's beautiful. Love it. And last but absolutely not least, I am going to be placing this rhinestone trim to the bottom of my bouquet. I did thought about placing the diamond wrap from Dollar Tree, but you can totally see the difference between the glass and the plastic, and I wanted this to match perfectly to the brooches from Totally Dazzled. And this is only about 4 inches long, and it cost me 85 cents, so you know, I went for it. I just have to make it look as best as I can. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue it to the bottom of the bouquet so I can polish and finish up the look. Perfect. Okay guys, this is it. This is my elegant and romantic floral brooch bouquet, and it is absolutely, oh my gosh guys, absolutely breathtaking. The way that the different brooches flow with one another, to me, is absolute perfection. Love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to do so right here, right now. Also, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of my floral brooch bouquet, and leave me a comment anyway, because you know I love to chit chat with you guys all the time. And make sure to share. Sharing is caring. If you know a friend or a family member that's getting married soon and will look amazingly beautiful walking down the aisle with a beautiful, beautiful brooch bouquet, make sure to share with her at the end of this video. Alright guys, until next time, bye.